But I got a question.
What's that?
Well, if just being born is the greatest act of creation, then what are you supposed to do after that? Isn't everything that comes next sort of a disappointment?
Adventure Time is a series that is often misunderstood. It is possibly Cartoon Network's most recognizable IP and one of the best cartoons ever created. While it may put some people off owing to its supremely weird nature, Adventure Time as a whole has always had an endearing spirit and a fan base to go with it. Adventure Time stays pretty true to its namesake throughout its run, while its immaculate vibes and beautiful music sets a precedent for every other cartoon at the time. It is much more meaningful than its goofy and somewhat dark plot leads on. It is probably one of the only cartoons that wasn't ever made for kids. From its immense cast of colorful characters, its petition to make everything as weird as possible and to make its protagonist go through an ungodly amount of trauma, it holds itself as a beacon of identity among so many other shows that fall flat. Adventure Time is a show that refuses to grow up by showing us exactly how growing up works. Change is the main overarching narrative of Adventure Time, and Finn's journey throughout the story is an exploration of a child entering the adult world. At least to me, Adventure Time has always been a show that represented that growing up doesn't ever truly make better people. We meet characters in the story who have lived from literal centuries to beings who are functionally immortal. And age is never considered a factor when it comes to how those characters behave. Adventure Time teaches us that fathers can be absent and selfish, as well as loving and caring. The smart people can be bad, and the purest people can come in the strangest of shapes. It teaches us that the institutions we come to acknowledge to be true and to be set in stone never really are. From its exploration of love, romance, sexualities, and how communities function, it teaches us that our own world, much like its own, is teetering on the edge of collapse and is only being held together by beliefs and ideas that hold it in place. The world is fundamentally flawed and society even more so. But this broken and somewhat disjointed world is glued together and kept from collapse by people who are equally exhausted. There are tons of videos analyzing the greater theories about the gorgeous universe Pendleton Ward was able to craft over its many seasons, what kept Adventure Time fresh in the minds of many is its ability to make people feel things. It's a show that doesn't force-feed emotion. Instead, it acts a lot of the time like a kid who is trying to fit into the boots of their much older brother, and occasionally pretends to be grown up. Ultimately, Adventure Time teaches us, in our lives, the cornerstones we hold so dear to our being, be it race, gender, love, religion, or technology, and most importantly, our perception of other people, are all shakeable. That as you inevitably are forced to grow up in the real world, where there are no do-overs like in the series, where you can't just get another arm or turn back time, it teaches you that the highest virtue a person could have is in fact kindness. Being born may not be the greatest act of creation or its worst move. We're born into chaos, and to make sense of it is to break what's beautiful about it. Finally, you can't change the world. It cannot be held if not for diversity. No one's way is correct, but we couldn't do it without all of us. The world will hurt you, but be kind to it. As you're entering a deeply flawed place, the world doesn't owe it to you to be perfect. All you can do is adapt. That is the adventure.